Last one in again. 8 o'clock. That's every night this week you've had me at it. What happened to the 35-hour week?
We'll be flexible in this job.
Flexible? You want to be made of rubber if you don't want to end up in a plaster cast like Stu. It's the one who never broke his neck trying to keep up with you. Yap, yap, yap over the radio all day long.
Don't be late in the morning.
I've no objections to flexibility. I'd just like to see some evidence of it in my wage packet.
Close the door behind you.
What's that smell? Sweet and sour pork. You haven't spilled any, have you?
No.
You sure?
I'm holding the bag, ain't I?
Oh. All over the seat.
I bet the van smells choice.
Thing is, man, the cat didn't even realise.
Is it all right, Judy? Don't keep on about it.
So what did you do? Buy some more?
Here. Who do you think I am? Made of money? Eh?
Yeah. You're not telling me you scraped it off the seat.
He did. Got to be mixed up in the cartons. Sort of psychedelic.
Don't Crimmy mind you using this place when he's not in.
Oh, isn't he in? Thought he might be downstairs with Susan.
That's a laugh.
Why's that then?
All them two keep doing is posing at each other. They never get down to anything.
No, Tommy, just because Susan's frozen you out.
You've had a touch of frostbite from that direction and all.
Haven't we all?
That's right.
Chinese.
Oh, mind, I'm starving.
Grab a fork.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm eating it, ain't I?
No way. They let this lot stroll in there as they feel like it.
Yeah, well, they're my mates.
Look, I'll see you all right for a few, Bob, yeah?
Oh, yeah? And what would that make me? Some sort of pimp?
Well, how'd you work that out?
Well, that's what I'd be if I let you use this place as a knocking shop, right?
Look, who's talking about a knocking shop? All I want to do is bring a young lady back here from time to time, that's all.
Oh, yeah. I can just picture it. A night at the opera, cosy candlelit dinner for two. Why don't you make it a perfect evening, darling? Just you and me, and a mattress by the water system.
All right, Tucker, just because someone's got a few bob in our pockets to take someone somewhere decent.
Oh, hello, we're back at Bamford's again, are we? You go on about that place as though it's so high class. It's only someone like you that would be interested in a place like that.
Oh, yeah, and why is that?
Because you've got a chicken in the basket where your brains ought to be.
You know so much about it, didn't you? And you've never even been in the place.
Oh, yeah. Now, why is that, Tommy? I mean, why do we only ever hear about the place? You'll remember, you can sign people in. What about it? Come on.
All right. It just so happens I'm taking a girl there tomorrow night. Now, if you can get yourself a date, you can join me as my guest. Fair enough?
Very generous, Tom.
Oh, and bring a girl who knows how to behave. Someone who's used to a bit more than one of your burger bars. Know what I mean?
He's crafty, that Watson. He knows you can't go.
Why's that?
What's Sarah gonna say if you go breathing in there with another girl on your arm?
You look a bit tired, Sarah, my love.
I'm entitled to be after being on my feet for 12 hours. I dread to think what my legs are going to look like in the morning.
Varicose veins. At your age?
No. Groping hands from your upmarket clientele.
Well, of course, you've got to expect some of that if you wear a skirt that's halfway up to your bum.
But why am I wearing it? Only because you insist on it.
It's a uniform. That's what you wear if you work here. All right, I know some of these customers, they can be a bit difficult. I bet you make good tips.
That's right, I do make good tips. I don't get them, though, do I? Not after I've had to share them with the manager and the head waiter and the wine staff and the kitchen staff.
That's how we do things here. Shares for everyone.
You're telling me. But none of them have to wear the uniform. None of them get touched up all night.
That's your minicab. Don't keep him waiting.
Slough. Great. What a doddle, eh? Just take me the best part of the day.
How come I never get any trips like that?
Anyone can toddle off to Slough and back. All the best riders prefer working in the centre of town.
You mean you prefer on working in the centre of town?
Racing against the traffic lights. All those buses trying to crowd you out, taxis cutting you up, gets the adrenaline going. Even Barry Sheen would rise to a challenge like that, and that is a real man.
Maybe. But he's got more nuts and bolts on him together than his bike.
How very droll.
Besides which, there's a big difference between me and Barry Sheen. He gets well paid for risking his neck.
But you are not risking your neck, Jenkins.
Oh, no, Grayson. How else do you reckon I'll keep up with the workload you dump on me every day?
Well, if it's all getting a bit too much for you, son, you know what you can do?
Don't tempt me.
Don't you get cheeky with me. I can always sack you.
Yeah? I'm sure you would if you thought you could find another mug like me.
This Cheshire looks a bit crumbly. Suppose I'll have to settle for the Edam. Oh, Borsan. Oh, it's not that much more creamy. Creamy?
It's just condensed milk. I can live on this. In fact, I have done it times. Hey, hang on a minute. This is driving me bananas. Oh, it's all right. I won't mix up your stuff with mine.
Well, there's no chance of that. I've never seen anyone buy so much junk food.
It's guaranteed to puff you up, rot your teeth, and make your skin flake. I love it.
Come on!
It's all right for you. This one's got a mind of its own. You're pulling me over the level. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Hey, I've lost my place in the queue waiting for you.
Mine's the same. Insists I do the shopping with her and does nothing but moan at me.
Dennis!
Coming, dear.
Studio.
Thanks. They'll get it when they get back from lunch.
Lunch? You're at lunch? All of them?
Well, people have to eat, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's wonder I've not gone deaf by the sound of my stomach rumbling. And I just spent the last half hour roaring over here on the understanding that it was a matter of life or death.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a table book somewhere?
Oh, yeah. Highly amusing. I'll tell you what, though. Don't be deceived by appearances.
Oh, tell me more.
Did you ever see that James Bond film where he comes out of the sea dripping wet in a frogman suit, slopping up the beach? Yeah, voila. Underneath, there's a bow tie, a dinner jacket, not a crease in sight. Immaculate.
Are you telling me that under that leather jacket you're dressed for a night out of the Savoy?
All I'm saying is that in my off-duty moments I've been seeing around a choice tutorial or two. Not to mention the old intimate bistro. A girl could do worse than mine and down with me, you know.
I've only got your word for that.
Will you keep working on me and you might get a taste of the high life yet?
Jenkins? Jenkins, are you there?
I am trying to have something to eat if you don't mind.
I do mind. Get over to Southfields as quick as you know how. That's miles away, and you've got no one else. Don't try my patience. Town Life magazines, you know it?
Yeah.
Collect some artwork from the picture desk and take it over to Precise Printers. And Jenkins, this one is top priority.
Ain't they all?
These people are only using us because it's an emergency.
Tell me something new.
You let me down on this one, son, and I'll cut your ears off. Now move it!
Oh, sorry to keep you hanging about. I had to go and get these.
It's okay.
Look, oh, I don't know how to ask you this.
Ask me what?
Well, you probably think I got a bit of a liberty.
Well, I won't know what to think if you don't ask me.
Oh, no, it don't matter.
Creamy? What is it?
Well, it's these flowers. I bought them for this particular lady, and I wanted to give them to her.
Yes.
Well, so I was wondering if you'd take my shopping home for me.
It's on the latch. I must go, Mary. Yeah, bye.
It's just I wanted to give you these. The other day, I didn't mean to offend you. I know you must worry about Tucker on that bike. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry there's so few of them.
Creamy. Christopher, these flowers are going to get pride of place. It's always lovely to be given flowers.
Look, I've got to go.
Chris, do you ever buy flowers for your own mother?
I'm not living at home, am I?
It's not what I asked you.
Look, it's not me who don't get on with me, Mum.
No, but, well, maybe she could do with some support now and then.
Yeah, and I dare say my dad could too. But I've had enough of being dragged in to take sides. Or did Tucker forget to tell you that?
He didn't need to, Chris.
Oh, listen, talk of the devil.
Well, what's he doing home?
Dunno. I'll go and find out. I'm born nosy, that's me. Yeah, what's this? You creeping home for a slight dinner break? What's up with you?
Little kid came off a pavement, straight out in front of me.
Did you hit him?
No, but I didn't miss him by much. I should have driven home here, really.
Well, Tucker, it's not your fault if he jumps in the road with no warning.
Creamy, if I hadn't been driving like a lunatic, I'd have stopped in time. I could have killed a little kid.
Well, you didn't.
No, not this time. It's got to be a warning.
Yeah? What about?
Oh, I've had a gutful of this firm. I should get out now.
Well, why don't you then?
I can't. What about Stu? If I pack up now, he's out of a job.
Yeah, well, what about that little kid?
Yeah, I know.
Jenkins, can you hear me? I hope you can't, because that'll mean you're still alive. And Jenkins, you are in big trouble. Can you...
Not anymore.
Looks like you just handed in your notice.
I feel better already.
Did you mention dinner?
No, you did. OK, Gussie. What are you doing here, anyway?
Are you still going to Tommy's club tonight?
Of course, I've got something to celebrate now, haven't I?
Who are you taking?
Even she don't know yet.
Sue,
Yes?
you got any nail polish I can borrow?
Yes. It's some on the dressing table, I think.
Oh, right. I hate Wednesdays. Such a rush. Still, early start means an early finish. What's all this? International Voluntary Services.
Oh, yes, I picked those up in the library, but I'm not really sure.
Coordinator for Pit Latrines Project. Sounds just like you.
Thanks. Actually, I was thinking more in terms of infant school teaching. But, you know, I don't seem to be qualified for anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't making fun of you. It's just that you don't have to trek halfway round the world in search of real people and worthwhile causes, you know.
Well, maybe I was thinking of going more for my own benefit than anyone else's.
You don't mean to say you're not finding waitressing fulfilling?
I don't know what I want.
Don't make you unique. Anyway, before you go charging off, think about it. I don't fancy being the one left to patch up Creamy's broken heart.
Broken heart? Well, that's a joke. I really don't think he's interested.
Of course he's interested. Haven't you seen the way he looks at you? He's more than interested. He's mad about you.
Do you really think so?
Gotta go.
What's up, Dale?
You said you were taking me out for a meal.
I've booked a table.
It's just it. You didn't say we'd be staying here all night.
What's wrong with it here?
Tommy, I see enough of this place during the day when I'm working here. I would appreciate a change of scenery.
You've got one. You're looking at the bar instead of standing behind it. Cheer up, babe.
My name's Lisa.
I know.
Try using it then.
There's a couple of people at the door. They're reckoning guests of yours.
That's right. I'm expecting someone.
Oh, are you?
What are you doing here?
I thought you said you were expecting them.
Not these two.
Come on then.
Look, what's that? Hold on. There's no need for this, is there? Be all right if they come in. Just for tonight.
Tommy, they're not even dressed properly.
What's wrong with us?
I mean, what a right pair of prannies we look.
Look, I got you in, didn't I? It's not my fault you don't know how to dress.
I don't know how to dress. I'd need to go on a weightlifting course before I could hump around all the gold jewellery everyone else seems to be wearing.
£3, please.
How much? I asked for 2 bottles of lager, not treble scotches. I see you're enough to drive you to drink.
Don't know about that. It's one way of keeping you sober, isn't it?
No. That's all you've done since you've been here. I don't see why they came in the first place.
Curiosity, Tom. Don't worry. We'll be in no rush to come back.
It's not so bad at lunchtimes.
It's a bit tacky, isn't it? Oh, I'm Barry Manilow.
They don't cater for kids in here.
Oh, we can see that. I mean, it's not exactly jumping, is it?
Look, nobody's forcing you to stay.
We know, but we can't go until we've had a good look at Tucker's date.
Oh, is that it? In that case, you've had a wasted journey. I mean, I thought you'd seen enough of her during the day.
Colin, I've given you some wicked looks. Do you know her?
Sarah, yeah, she's a friend of mine.
Friend? I hope none of your enemies are around.
The way you frog marched us in here, Tom, I thought it was a rush for the tables.
Look, you've come here to eat, ain't ya?
Yeah, but it's customary when having an aperitif at a bar first.
Listen, Tucker, I've done you a favour keeping you away from that bar. Creamy's none too happy about you turning up here with Susan.
Someone mention my name?
Yeah, we was just discussing the drinks. What you having?
Well, I'll have a gin and tonic.
Oh, I'm in.
Lager.
2 gin and tonics and 2 lagers.
I can have the menu as well.
Oh, no need. They do a brilliant steak Diane and chips in here.
Is that it? Is that the limit to their culinary range, or can we have something else?
Yeah, they do other things.
Right. Have the menu then, please.
I don't know about you, Sue. I'm fast over my appetite.
What's this?
The wine list?
Oh, you don't want that. You just get us a good one, darling.
How can she do that? She don't know what we're going to eat yet.
Well, what difference does that make? A good wine's a good wine, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we'll settle for the table wine.
Well, where else are they going to put it? On the windowsill?
Yeah, all right, then the house wine.
I'll ask him to bring it in a bottle with a tea tonic, shall I?
What's that supposed to mean?
Where you're performing, you should be sitting in a high chair with a bib round your neck.
This even keeps on starting.
Oh.
You're the one who keeps insisting on showing his ignorance.
You're calling me ignorant?
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm entitled to an explanation.
An explanation?
Yeah, about what you're doing out with him.
Well, he asked me out.
And?
That's it.
Was that all it takes?
In some cases, yes. You ought to try it sometime.
And what about you?
What about me?
Taking other girls out is one thing. Susan.
Hey, do you mean you didn't tell her?
Well, it was all a bit last minute. I did ask Tommy to fix us up with a table she wouldn't be working on.
Oh, I'm touched by your consideration. But you needn't have bothered, because I've just finished for the night.
And what are you getting so worked up about? There's nothing between me and Susan. I just needed someone with a bit of social poise, that's all. Someone who knew the right way around with knives and forks. What's up? Look, Sarah, stay and have a drink. Join us.
Stuff it.
Wait for me, Sarah.
And what you got to knock about? You knew it was only for tonight.
Yes, but I didn't know why. Next time you want someone who fits that description, I suggest you contact Rent-A-Dev.
Oh, dear. Both Tucker's ladies have done a runner. What a shame.
Tommy, how many more people you invited here tonight?
Hey? Listen, mate, this is getting beyond a joke. I can't get any more people in.
Don't worry, Tom. We only popped in for a quick look. Not my sort of scene, really. Don't have the right sort of rhythm. So I won't take my coat off. We're not stopping.
You going for all? Yeah. We're going with Baby and his mates back to their club. They play decent music there. And you don't have to wear these. And you don't have to take out a mortgage to get a round of drinks.
Have you got room for one more? I've had enough of this place for one day.
Not this trip, Tucker. The ladies have agreed to come on the condition that you two don't. Oh, don't worry. We'll look after them for you.
Yeah, the end of a perfect day.
Don't know what you're laughing at. We've just been blown out.
Tommy, I'm hoping that in my case it's only temporary. Anyhow, you can't say we didn't ask for it.
Don't see that.
No. I don't suppose you do, son. I don't suppose you do.
Episode 6 of Tucker's Luck next Tuesday at the same time.